Okay, looks like I'm live. Everything seems to be... Okay, good. Hello everyone, or no one. Welcome back to the stream. This time, as you can see, I've still got nothing really planned, so I'm going to be continuing this drawing. Which is very unusual that I actually continue to draw something rather than just forget about it about halfway through. One thing I noticed, I don't know why I didn't realize this before, is that there is no audio that comes through this. So I could just turn off my computer audio for you guys and just be listening to music in the background without any real problems or risks of copyright. Obviously you guys don't hear it, but depending on what you're into with drawing streams, you could just mute me and watch the drawing happen. That is always an option. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, there should have been music playing there. So that means that I'm in the clear to have music playing this whole time. Currently I'm listening to Rotting Christ. So they make good music. Love them in... Oh, sorry, I was just listening to the stream to make sure it wasn't actually coming through. Yeah, like I knew about them before, but playing Mortal Shell really got me more into them than before. Okay, what am I doing? Let's see. Let's do some more background work. I'm not really used to drawing with music going and also be talking, so sorry if I go quiet for a little bit. Also, I don't really have much to talk about, so don't expect amazing commentary or anything. Actually, does remind me, though, I was, a little while ago, I had to remove a whole bunch of things from my computer because they were really clogging it up with, you know, my memory. I was running out of memory, which I'm actually doing again, so I'm gonna have to, transfer a whole bunch of files to my... Oh, shit. I just realized I forgot to turn off all the shit from work, like Autodesk and Google Drive. Shouldn't be too much of a problem this time for slowing things down, but I still like to have it off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have to remove a whole bunch of stuff from my computer to free up some memory. Most of it's like the recordings of these streams, which I just put on my massive external hard drive. The last time I was doing that, I was, I just looked at, like, moved all of my, Hollow Knight videos to it, and just listened to some of them. It is kind of weird hearing, like, the main ones were, if anyone here watched my Hollow Knight series, there was a section where I had to just, record things. It was the Flower Quest and the Colosseum, which I've still never actually beaten. and I was just listening to my own music at the time, and it's kind of weird hearing like this. I think it was, what was I listening to? It was The Sword. That's a great band. And what was the why is the fuck? Oh god, it's doing it again. I think Tortuga was the other one. And Acid Mammoth. All great bands. It's just kind of weird hearing, like, that kind of music playing over Hollow Knight. It's kind of cool, though. Make, like, a great game if, like, a game with actually that kind of music in it. There's, like, heavy guitar and bass and all that good stuff. Is that even going to be... Okay, that's going to be visible still behind him. Not being too careful with this and just making a mess because, post-apocalypse, who gives a shit if the building looks... Actually, you would give a shit if the building looked good, because that doesn't make sense. There are, once again, some very fucking weird conversations going on in Discord. I'm not going to relay them at all, because that is fast track to getting my channel deleted. It is exactly as bad as you think. Let's see, what should I... Probably put on an album rather than just individual songs. What to listen to that you guys won't hear, so it doesn't really matter what I listen to. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about anymore. Could just listen on something on Spotify. That'd probably be easier. Go with my power metal playlist. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say something. What was it? Oh, right. So I was doing a bunch of editing recently on Titan Souls, because I've running out of footage for that, and I want to, not miss an upload, because I still haven't. That is the thing I'm very proud of. I've still never missed an upload schedule. Even if no one watches. But the thing I was gonna say is that... Okay, I can't talk while music's going in my earphones. That it just doesn't work. I get distracted way too easily. What was I saying? See, I just can't focus on that sort of stuff. Right, Titan Souls. So the thing is, I'm gonna have all of that, the current footage I've got, edited down by the weekend for sure, and then I'm probably gonna play more of it after that, so that I can get more footage. Because I usually like to make sure I've finished editing the previous footage before I start recording new footage. Otherwise, I'll just get more and more behind and all that stuff. So, I'm thinking that it's possible. It's fairly likely. Well, not likely, but it's possible that I might be done after that recording. Like, I've got 2 bosses in that main area, or that last area that I'm in, that may or may not get beaten. I have a plan for one of them, which I'll talk about when I record it. And then the other one, I have no idea how I'm gonna beat it. But I'm thinking that so that it doesn't just go on forever, I'm going to like give it a solid 30 minutes for each boss. And if I don't beat it within that time, I'm just going to move on. Because I do believe I have enough Titan souls or whatever they are to progress to the next area. So I'm going to try to get that done soon. And then after that, I'm not going to find a game to replace it. I think I'm going to return to just Mortal Shell and Death Stranding, because playing 3 games at once is slightly more than I can handle in terms of editing and work and all that stuff. Plus also my own work, because I have an animation that I want to make that I haven't really been able to yet. Like, I've got most of the props made, but I haven't actually started animating it in the slightest yet, because I just don't have time with all this other stuff I have going on. So I'm going to cut down on my videos for this channel, which will hopefully increase the number of videos on my main channel. Probably not, because I've got another project that I want to work on that I really haven't had time to work on in the slightest. But hopefully that changes. Hang on. Someone on Discord is telling me things that I don't understand. Fucking, what was I rambling incoherently about? I'm very bad at keeping track of my thoughts, if you haven't noticed. I don't know. Seriously, if anyone is watching and they want to watch without the audio, I would highly recommend that, because you are not going to get any sort of, you know, intelligent commentary out of me. Not tonight. Probably not any night, because I am just bad at that. I'm hoping I can finish this fairly soon, because I don't really want to be working on it forever. Got, got some other things that I want to be drawing, or ideas I had recently. How much is this going to be covered up by? Oh, fuck. Alright. Wait a minute. Nope. Not oh, fuck. I have moving abilities. Aha. Let's put it right about there. Yeah. That can be what he's looking at. The destroyed city being consumed by giant trees. Okay, sorry, just responding to Discord again, because more people are suggesting more degeneracy. As always. So it goes. I don't really know how to draw trees. I just kind of do something like this. Like, is this how a tree goes? Couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm gonna have a building like got lifted up into the tree when it grew. Oh shit, right. I keep forgetting about this. Um I've forgotten about 2 streams in a row now. At some point, I got another subscriber. So I'm up to from 17 to 18. I don't know who that is. Thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that, since first new one to subscribe in ages, and I feel absolutely horrible for not acknowledging that sooner. But yes, thank you very much. Happy to see this channel growing even slightly. Oh, and on my main channel, I've expanded by, I think, 3. So I'm very pleased to see literally any growth. Like, I'm not really expecting, to get like 3 million subscribers or something by the end of the year. I'd be honestly, my goal is get 20 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year and get 30 on the other one by the end of the year. That is what I would consider an amazing amount of growth. I'm not I hope that's not high standards. If it is, that would actually be very depressing, but so is the fickle bitch of YouTube. All right. This is looking pretty good. I'm happy with how this is going, I think. To add more foliage. People sure are being noisy directly outside my door when I'm trying to stream. It's very relaxing and not at all bothersome. None of it's coming through, thankfully, because I've got sound filters or whatever. But it is still annoying to me. And I realize I can't really expect, perfect silence whenever I'm doing this, but I'm still going to bitch about it, because why not? I'm trying to do a thing here. That is actually the biggest problem I'm sure a whole bunch of people learned from the pandemic, is that if you work from home and you have someone else in the house who doesn't work from home, you don't work. That's just the way it is. You could do like 12 hours a day, get up twice, like 2 hours earlier than them. It doesn't matter. If you didn't leave the house, as far as they're concerned, you didn't work. That's just the way it is. Because, oh, you didn't go outside. You were just at home on your computer all day. Yeah, working my ass off dealing with Maya and shit. That definitely counts. Maya is an absolute bitch to deal with. And God, if I could get us, they convinced my coworkers. I don't think it, I mean, it's not going to happen because we're already like almost done, probably almost done. Like maybe a few episodes away from finishing season 2 of the show that I won't name because I don't want them to me to be affiliated with it or them to think I speak for them. So, you know, obviously I have to remain silent on that sort of stuff. Yeah, so we're mostly done or getting close to finishing season 2, I would imagine. So it's not really like, you know, we could switch to Blender at that point. Nice if we could, because I did find that out, that apparently our company does use Blender for some things. Which, I don't know, if I can get transferred to a Blender project, hell yeah, I absolutely would. I'm going to start coloring this tree. No, I'm going to do the ground a bit. Have mountains in the distance. No, that looks terrible. Get rid of the mountain. Have some more smaller trees down here. Perfect, and over this way. Good. So, do I have a... Well, let's make it the same tree color as this. I'm gonna put on music. I just need something a bit more instrumental, less singing. The singing gets distracting. Hmm. Uh, okay. This is one of my... again, sorry you guys can't hear it. A band... Actually, an album I would recommend is Act 1 by the band Signal Lost. It is great, very relaxing to listen to. I would highly, highly recommend it. Finding this band and listening to it shortly after finishing the previous episode of the show I'm working on, or, you know, the show I'm working for, this basically kept me from losing my fucking mind, because like right at the end, when I handed in my last shot, I was like ready to kill something, found this band, and it's just so pleasant to listen to. Just kind of has a bit of a hang on. I haven't thought about this band in so long, I need to make sure I'm not going to mispronounce it. Coheed Cambria, or Cambria, or however it's pronounced. Kind of has a bit of that sound to it. It's very nice. I'm just going to fuck around with that because I'm just going to be coloring around the roots anyways. Okay. Just make sure no one's messaged me. I don't have the right thing up. Okay, good. Okay. more just weird shit on Discord, as always. Okay, let's do the canopy. You know, a thing that I know would make my drawing so much better, but I haven't been able to figure out, is I'm really not good with color. Like, I remember it in college, the thing about how there's warm and cool colors. Like, I can tell, I think I can tell the difference between warm and cool colors, but I don't actively think about it. And I realized that that's a huge problem. Like, I could really do a lot better if I take those into account. And oh, actually no, the biggest thing is shadows. Like how I'm trying to think. I was looking up some stuff about pixel art because I always like doing that. Um and there was just this thing about how, oh, what was it? Basically that you don't use black as a shadow. You use like a purple color, and I think that was for like kind of tan colors. I believe so. Like yellow kind of goes to purple in its shadows. Hang on, I need to get up a color wheel. Is that how it works? This may sound stupid to anyone who actually knows how to do colors. Um, is it a thing that shadows... No, wait, I know this. No, I don't. Never mind. Fuck, I was thinking something else. Is it a thing that shadows are always the opposite color of the thing that they're... Like, across from the color wheel? They're complementary colors, I guess it would be. Is it? Yes. Yes, it is, I think. Probably. I don't know. I can't remember my color theory. Yeah, because they right across from yellow is purple. That kind of reddish purple, which is what they usually show in pixel art when they do that. I don't know about green being opposed to red. Like blue and red work great together. For shadowing. The only thing though is that didn't I draw something with red and blue a while ago? I can't remember what that would have been. I may have to look it up after I do a bit more of this. Yeah, like that kind of basic thing of like what colors you use for the shadows of things or how you get them to mix better. I don't have a very good grasp on. I would love to have a better one, but I don't really know where to even start with that stuff. And actually, it's not that I don't know where to start. Like, I understand that that's what you're supposed to be doing. I just can't quite grasp how you do it, though. It just sort of is like beyond my understanding at the moment. And I don't really actively look up how to draw better because, you can't really do that. It's just sort of, I don't know, like I don't feel like you can really too easily teach someone how like the correct way to draw in massive air quotes, but it's sort of like that thing, like how do you really learn how to draw when they're not drawing in your style, and how do you learn from them without just copying their style and losing your own? I don't know, like one thing I did find, this is an awesome thing. This was actually from a miniature painting video, like Warhammer miniatures, on how to make yellow really stand out. It was to use pink as a primer. And you know what? Hang on. Let me just pull up this. Sorry, just to make sure I don't bring up something I shouldn't. I have this really old drawing from, where the fuck is it? Fantasy? There it is. I don't think I have that down. Why is this not as it should be? Huh. Okay, well, I'll just show this. This is a really old one. Um, this kind of relies on that, like the yellows. I was kind of following the idea of using Warhammer style painting things to make this drawing. And if I can find where it is. Nope, that's the goo. Yeah, like as you can see with like just this yellow color, hopefully, on the stream, it's a lot duller than if you add pink to it, which kind of makes it a lot more vibrant. Looks kind of wacky if you just have pink, though. Yeah, because even that highlight, I think, is just a... It might just be white. With, oh yeah, overlay. Blend mode. Blend type. And then you just add pink, and it kind of makes it more vibrant like that. Yeah, this is one of those ones that I really never got around to finishing. I love the sky. I don't know what I did with the sky, but it looks very nice to me. But yeah. I think this is the closest I've gotten to a coherent color theme. I'm not very good at it. So that is something I really need to learn more about. I think I don't really know much about that because for the most part I just like drawing characters and no, okay, I know what the problem is. The problem is I draw characters thinking I'm just going to do a character design, and then by the end of it I decide to add like a background into it, but I didn't really think of how the color theory thing would work when I started, so I didn't quite do a good job of setting it up for what the theming of the environment of it was supposed to be. Just a general flat, like, what is that mode called? Hang on, I'm bringing up Blender for a second to look up. If anyone who uses Blender, like, I basically, what is this? The viewport shading. Like, where it's just kind of flat base color just to show you what the texture of things looks like, rather than the, not viewport shading, it's at the material preview, so that you can just have like kind of flat basic lighting on your thing, so you can see what the textures look like rather than the properly lit rendered version, where you'd have, you know, the proper light colors and everything else in there. That's kind of what I do in a drawing way, which is kind of a weird way of looking at it, but I think you get what I mean. Hopefully. I don't know, this might just be a entire stream of me rambling incoherently about art. Maybe I should do an animation stream. Because I don't know how interesting that would be to just watch me animate, but I don't know, like just do a little, get some random references, try to make some animated things with it. Oh, that's the other thing. I really want to learn how to make good, slightly higher poly models than what I'm currently, you know, using. Because I've got things I want to make that look better than just, you know, I love my low poly style. I'm very happy with doing things like that, but I want to make higher poly things so that I can I don't know, it's sort of like, I feel like, I wouldn't be opposed to show, like, I don't think anyone at my job knows I have a YouTube channel, and if they do, they probably don't remember it. And I don't really bring it up because I'm terrible, absolutely awful at bragging about myself or like showing off my work. I hate doing that. I just don't like doing that. So, it's like, I'm sure my low poly stuff they'd think is good or kind of cool. But from experience with like members of my family and stuff, they don't entirely understand the low poly aesthetic as like a design choice. Like some people apparently thought that, oh, was there something wrong with the maybe I needed to change the settings on on like the texture settings or something. It's like, nope. It's supposed to be pixelated, that is by design, or it's like, oh, maybe it's the program he's using that, maybe that's why it's so low quality. It's like, no, I made it low poly intentionally. All of these decisions are intentional. One of the ones I was told, like, would it be possible in one of these other animations to make the animation smoother so that it's, not as that choppy way it is? And I kind of had to explain, like, no, there's nothing stopping me from making smooth, flowy animation. In fact, the way I do it, the, how it's choppy, sort of like frame by frame, that is harder to do than making it smooth. Making it smooth is easy because you don't do anything. For making it choppy, I have to, after I animate everything, go back and put keyframes every 3 frames, because I animate on 3s. Every single 3 frames, I put keys on it all the way through the animation, and then set the animation mode to constant, so that it just pops from one to the next. So it takes, like, if I wanted to be animated smoothly, I could do that, and it would be so much easier than just doing it the way that I'm doing it now. But I don't, because it's an aesthetic thing, which, again, some people don't get, and that's kind of always the concern with bringing something like that up to a group of professional animators, like, the ones who are in the industry for ages. So it's like, okay, are you guys really going to get that this is a personal aesthetic, or is it the whole, if it's not Disney Pixar animation, it's not quite good? Or, you know what I mean. It's kind of, I'm not necessarily calling them like elitists or anything, it's just I don't know if that the low poly style comes through as much to other people. Like, some people just don't see there. Like, I know there's people who just think, what makes something good is graphics. Have it high quality, really high graphics. Make it so you can't see a single pixel anywhere. Have like 5 million polygons per model so that it crashes your computer every time you try to render. Those people definitely exist. That's why Unreal Engine 5 is a thing, because there's people who, for some ungodly reason, want to have like a million polygons per rock. I would never use Unreal Engine 5, not because it's not a useful program. I'm sure it's got amazing features, but I would underutilize it because I have no desire to make anything that high poly or that high quality. Like, I don't like that style. Things that look really, really good just end up looking really bad to me. Like, if it looks perfectly photorealistic, you might as well have just gone out and filmed it. And yes, I realize there's things that you can't film, like, there's things that don't actually exist. But it's kind of the same principle. It's like, why would I want to make something that doesn't look animated? Like, why would I want it, unless I was compositing it into a live action movie or show? There is no reason I'd want something to look that realistic. If I'm going to make it animated, I want to look like a style. Hello, I actually have a person in chat. Hi, thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy my ramblings. What was I saying? Something about... Fuck, I completely lost my train of thought. Right, the thing with Unreal Engine. How, yeah, I just don't understand why you would want something to look perfectly photorealistic or anything even close to that in a game or animated series, like I said, unless it was being put into a live action thing. Like, you want an aesthetic, you want a style. It can't just be realistic, otherwise it's really got nothing interesting about it. Which, on a similar note, as I noticed recently, yes. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. I'm not used to having people in my chat, so I don't really know how to interact with it. Okay, yeah, the thing I noticed very recently was, my brother talking about this video game. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like, a, it was one of those first-person modern shooters. And it was kind of made by a small group of people, I think a YouTuber. I can't remember, I think it was Blue Drake. How am I creepy? That's not coming up on there yet. What am I doing that's creepy? I think, well... If you mean my little avatar here... Oh, yes, my lack of mouth. I can, Huh. Well, I'm not sure if that creepy thing is a compliment. It's probably not a compliment, but I will take it as such. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was, this, like I said, admittedly very good-looking, first-person modern shooter. But the thing is, like, I couldn't tell it from Call of Duty, from Battlefield. Looks like Jeff the Killer. Oh shit, dude. Hang on. I haven't thought about Jeff the Killer in ages. Ah, shit, I guess I kinda do, don't I? Huh. Somehow I literally never thought or noticed that until you said that. Huh. Nothing I can do about that now. I'm just gonna... I... Like, it would take too long to... Well, actually, it probably wouldn't take too long to change things. I just don't want to, because I've got about 20 other projects that really take priority over changing my little avatar here, and half of them probably aren't even going to get accomplished because I'm horrible at procrastination. Hang on. This needs to be in a separate folder. And... my voice sounds like Jeff the Killer. That I'm fairly certain is not a compliment. I will still take it as one, though. Because I'm not picky. That looks way too dark for a sky. Knife? I don't believe I am. Should model a knife at some point. Got a sword in a couple of my thumbnails. Where? This is not helpful. Hmm. Change my avatar? I can't change... Well, I mean, the closest I could do is change my jacket or something. I'd have to... Not really changing the hair, because that's actually what my hair looks like. For the most part. I have actually been thinking about changing my character in some ways. Like, I kind of started off with this just because I do actually have a scarf like the one on me, and this jacket that I modeled it off of, but I... Fuck, what was I saying? I mean, yeah, obviously I'm not a mouthless, pale demon or anything, but I'm, like I said, kind of just a simplified version of myself. Like, what? I don't even know what that is. Now I have to look that up. I have no idea who the hell this is. Is this an old thing or a new thing? I'm assuming old, since creepypastas aren't really in that kind of format anymore. With the whole creepy serial killer thing. Unless I just haven't been reading the right ones. Okay, old one. It is kind of weird, though. I've never heard of that one before. Oh god, not Sonic EXE. Yep, I remember that one. That and, goddamn motorcycles. Oh. Yeah, Sonic EXE I remember. What was that other one? The Godzilla NES or SNES. I can't remember which one. Ben drowned, all that stuff. Yeah, there are some good old creepypastas. I don't really remember what happened to creepypastas. They all like the format completely changed from that kind of internet tale to just now they're all kind of like they've changed from like internet campfire stories to more like I don't even know what you'd call them really. They're sort of I'm trying to think of how to describe whatever the hell they are. I mean, they're really all just like kind of like Reddit posts. I mean, I think they are all from Reddit. Um, most of them. It's sort of almost like a like going on like some website to ask how to solve this problem that I have, and it turns out the problem is demons, rather than like I said, as it originally was, almost like a campfire story of here's this spooky thing that happened that is completely unrelated to the original writer and more of a kind of separate, like 50 degrees of separation, heard this from someone who heard it from someone else sort of thing. I mean, I don't mind the newer ones. Needle mouse, huh? My god. Huh. Okay then. Oh my god. What is this from? Wait, seasons? Oh my god. This stream has taken a weird turn. I'm gonna get back to drawing. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore, short of very strange um whatever it is, Sonic creepypasta fan fiction. Siren Head? Hang on. That reminds me of something um how do I do this? Just gonna do this for a quick second while I find that file. Where was it? I made a video ages ago on my other channel. I think it was last, not last Halloween, the Halloween before it. Where the fuck is that asset? This was back before I did the 3D assets for things. and was doing 2D drawings for everything. Where did in God's name is all of that stuff? Ah, there it is. There we go. Clown horn head. Hang on. I'm going to where is... You'd think I'd be able to navigate my own websites easier than this. Okay. Found it. If you're even remotely interested in checking out another... Oh yeah, the broken tornado siren. Yeah, I think I used that in a video at one point. Just... Is that going to come through? There it is. Yeah, that's the video from Halloween a couple Halloweens ago. Definitely one of my more complex videos. Hang on. Let's see that air raid siren. Not air raid siren, tornado siren. What was it again? No idea how loud this is going to be coming through here, so sorry if your drums get blown out. Anyways, back to this. Very relaxing sounds. God, it's awful. Oops, that is... There. Alright, back to drawing. Trying not to lose my mind. I'm definitely failing at tonight. Okay. I completely lost track of what I was saying even 5 seconds ago. And there goes the audio bitrate. Yay. How long I've only been streaming for an hour? Yes. That's not where that goes. The Halloween one? Hope you liked it, if that is what you meant. Yeah, that one was... Yeah, I've actually got a bit of a habit, I've noticed, of making extremely complex videos about a week before they're actually due. Oh, horror stories. In that case, I've got my other one is the much more recent one. Whoops, that's the wrong channel. Um, Horror games, yes, I love those too. There's actually another one of my videos, one from last Halloween. Who knows what I'll be doing for this Halloween? I'll probably figure it out at the last second and almost kill myself making it. Videos, generally, I make them. Well, it seems like my Halloween ones are generally 15 to 20 minutes. Um, I said, here's the one from this Halloween. Uh, Usually they're hellish to make because, I'm trying to get 20 minutes of stuff done in like 2 weeks or something. Or if you're asking how often I make them, not often in the slightest, but I want to make more. It's just sort of, a balancing act of what I'm currently working on versus what I want to be working on, and my 20 other projects in addition to work that I have to deal with. Slenderman was a good one. Um, yeah, that was. Thank you very much for the like. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm thinking. Um, yeah, I'm kind of trying. What was I saying? I did actually have an idea for a some kind of like short horror series or something on my main channel. Am I changing my tags? Not quite sure what you mean. Oh shit, that's not right. Is the stream still alive? I'm going to assume the stream is still fine. I accidentally just changed windows. Oh, I mean the Plague Doctor mask? Oops. Why is that still going? Yeah, I need to make that for this 3D model. Again, I've got a lot of other projects I'm working on. Um, yeah, like I was saying a moment ago, I did have an idea for sort of a little kind of horror series on my main channel, but again, that's like 3 other projects that I'm currently trying to accomplish at once, so when exactly I'll be getting around to those is anyone's guess, if I ever do get around to it. Let's see. One second. Okay, sorry about that. Was something in Discord where... Ah. Alright, what the hell is Plague Road? I have never seen this before in my life. What the hell is this? Looks kind of cool. Wait, for PS Vita? Oh, PlayStation 4. I was gonna say, I thought that said Vista. Like, how old is this? Hmm. Looks interesting. Not entirely... Hmm. It is an interesting looking game. It's a little, not colorful for my taste, but it's, oh, 2017. Okay, that's slightly older than I was expecting. Better than Vista, though. But yeah, well, it is admittedly an interesting looking game. The aesthetic isn't quite my type of thing. It's, as I said, kind of almost looks a bit noisy to me. I kind of prefer the more minimalist, um, like I played, what's it called? Fucking Darkwood. Finished it a few weeks ago. That's a little bit more my thing. Like I like more the subtle, darker themes and stuff. Sorry about that. Uh, oh, hello. I got someone else in chat. Very nice, and someone I've played with on stream a few times. I'm currently looking for more music to keep me entertained and somewhat functional in my thoughts. Not doing a very good job of that, but you know. The game? No, I think it is a cool looking game. It's just, like I said, not really my personal aesthetic. It's a little... There's something... It's actually not even that it's noisy or anything. It's kind of more the shading is not an art style I'm particularly fond of. Like I said, there's no denying it's a... What music? I don't have music playing. That music wasn't playing this whole time, was it? Hope not. If it was, too late now. Okay, good. What did this guy look like again? You... what? You mean you can't... can you see, like, the past comments or not the current ones? I'm seeing everything fine, so don't ask me. That's YouTube being wacky as hell. Nope. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen. Oh, yeah, as you can see, I took the thing of, if you don't know how to draw stuff, just add pouches all over the place and backpacks to cover up the lack of knowing how to draw backs. Yes. What game is this from? This is just something I'm making up. Old wall? What? I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oh, in the Halloween video. Oh yeah, that's again all just stuff I made up, modeled the character and book and all that other stuff. Took most of that stuff was modeled like a month before I actually uploaded that video. Like I had to make all of that manually. It was a nightmare. I'm making more of it though. Got lots more planned with that stuff and future projects, maybe different projects that aren't videos necessarily. Lots of stuff that I'll get into at some point. It's not from any game. Like I said, I manually created all of those textures and models myself for that video. No game was involved in it. Chicken probably. Yes. Another question? Hang on a second. I'm... I'm not entirely sure what that means about me being the fifth video. Uh, cool, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. At least I'm not really sure what that means. Hmm. Not a fan of that. Jeff the Killer is greatly preferable. I will take it. Why am I having deja vu? Why this situation in particular? I don't know what to make of that, and I'm gonna just pretend like it's not happening for my own sanity. Oh, that's why it looks so weird. It's the wrong color. Oh, this is not at all where I expected this stream to end up. TikTok? No, don't have one. Refuse to get one. I would never upload to it because I'd forget about it in about a week. And also I just don't see the appeal personally. I did not. I don't know what that is, and I have no idea what that means. Uh, oh, thank you very much, Blue. I'm glad you like them. And okay, I'll fine. I'll look up whatever the hell. I know I'm gonna regret looking this up. Oh, I haven't even watched it, and I already hate it. Yeah, I'm gonna bail on the TikTok thing. I can't handle cringe of such quantities. Back to drawing. I did look it up in Google and saw what was there and decided that it was in my I did type it. And I think it's in my best interest of my sanity to not delve any deeper on that one. And just try to draw. Shit, I need to make a backpack for this guy fairly quickly. If I don't, I'm gonna have to figure out how these parts actually connect to the suit. And I refuse to do that, so... Have I not spoken in a long time? I feel like this is the first time I've talked in like 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm just gonna not think about it and keep drawing. Mildly distracted is a bit of an understatement here. I'm trying to think... I think it was actually one of my Hollow Knight streams, which God knows how long ago that was like the last time I've had this active of a chat section. God, yeah, that was like... The last time the chat was this active was probably about a year ago. So, yeah, I'm very distracted by the whole thing that is occurring. Time wave? I've... Why do I know Crystal Castles? Hang on, I need to look that up now. I know I've heard of that before. All right, Matt, that is technically music. Now take a break from Tortuga to listen to this surrealness. Just wondering what happened to the rest of that. Okay. I need to get to drawing that guy at some point here. I want to show what the front of the helmet looks like. Oh, I was gonna say, like, if I couldn't quite see it. If that's a dabbing emoji. Oh God. Why is there a dabbing emoji? Since when does that exist? Who created that blasphemous abomination? I would like to know. They need to be purged for the betterment of all humanity. Yes, that is how you spell no. Very good. Why is why is this like this now? Ah, there we go. All right, back to my weird psychedelic doom metal Cthulhu music. Now that that funky surrealism is over with. Is there really an elbow bump emoji? God, COVID really fucked people up, didn't it? I actually remember that. Here's a just a random tangent. When I was working at a grocery store last year during like the height of the pandemic, um, someone offered the elbow bump thing instead of a high five or fist bump or whatever, and it was literally the most awkward thing I've ever done. Like it felt like I was trying to communicate with someone in a foreign language. Like it really had that just feeling of like, what is this alien interaction? It's obscene. That's it's profane. That's it. It's like against human nature to do such a inhuman greeting thing. I don't know. I'm rambling again. It it was probably literally the most uncomfortable thing I throughout the entire pandemic was just that single elbow bump. I'm trying to think if we've got any other in. Oh, actually, I do have. I do have another kind of story from that period of when I was. I really should make a work stories video, but that would require a lot of assets. Anyways, another thing that was very weird that happened. This was probably my second Karen moment ever. It was this. Actually, that's a thing I've noticed. This is weird. You know how Karens are usually middle-aged women? Every single Karen that I've encountered, which has only been two, have all been like probably in their 70s or 80s. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I live in a place full of old people. But this one, when I was taking the carts, back to where they were supposed to go, their little cart hut, I'm tempted to go on a rant about the shopping trolley problem, but I will refrain myself from doing so for now. So, I'm outside, you're outside the store. Um, and I was just putting away the carts, and this old woman comes up to me with this cart, and just walks over to me and says, like, oh, you need to put tape on the handle of this cart because the plastic is all broken and it's poking, the kind of sticking out, and it's cut me about a bunch of times while I was using it. And I just, like, stare at her. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, it's stabbing me in the hands. Are you gonna fix this? It's like, fucking okay. So I take the card from her and she walks off. It's like, what the fuck are you? Why are you complaining about this problem with the cart handle now as you're leaving the store? Like, you're not in the store anymore. Why did they feel that this was necessary to bring up right at the end of this? Anyways, aside from that, so I just take the cart, and like, I'm rubbing my hand all over the handle of it, desperately trying to figure out, it's like, how the hell were you cutting yourself on this? Like, yeah, the plastic's broken. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. She did not put it back. She just gave it to me directly outside this cart shed. And I was rubbing my hand on it. It's like, there is no way you are cutting or stabbing yourself on this. That is impossible. It's just kind of flat. It's like, I don't fucking care. I'm not bringing this up to the manager. I'm not putting tape on it. I do not give a shit. Put it back in the cart hut. Move on my way. It was very strange to me that anyone would care enough to complain about something like that. I don't miss customer service. I never actually did customer service. I was just a shelf stalker, which was a hell of its own. I do kind of miss the carts, though, because it was, even though I live in a place where half the time it's like, basically half the time it was raining. Like, I got this job in I think it was September or October. And where I live, that means it's gonna rain constantly. Also, because, it's the later half of the year, it gets dark really early. So, a lot of the times I was putting the carts away, it was like a straight downpour. It was pitch black outside, and I sometimes had to go, like, to the parking lot of the store next to the grocery store to get some of these carts back because these assholes had taken them so far. It was weirdly fun. Like, it was kind of relaxing to get out of the store away from the horrible music and just be alone and no one's asking questions except for Karen's, and no one's gonna judge you for taking off your mask outside, which I did many times because god fucking damn, those masks are hell. I know that one of those things that they said a lot was, the idea of, oh, the masks don't impede your breathing at all. So don't, complain about that as a reason to take it off. Yeah, they don't impede your breathing if you're just standing at a cash register. If you're constantly picking up like pallets of cans and jars of sauce and boxes that weigh like 50 pounds or something all day long, yes, they absolutely impede your breathing, and it is a nightmare. Also, they mash your beard directly into your face and just make you itchy all day. Yeah, I miss getting the cards. It was, especially since I think I was the best at it, because even when there were like at least 5 other people on duty, I was always the one that they sent to get cards. So I think I was probably just the best at it. Which is kind of nice to know that you're good at something, even if it means that they're just going to make you do that job all the time, whether you like it or not. Which is not as fun as the other parts of it. This is actually coming along pretty good. I'm happy with how it's going. I just finished the background. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, almost 2 hours. Thank you very much. Now to do the thing that I will not even pretend that I'm not doing, which is covering up the parts I don't know how to draw with pouches. Ah, my bones. What's this other guy's backpack doing? Okay. The what? I'm not. I don't know what that means. Oh, right, the bones. I. Jesus. Oh, God. I just. Stubbed my toe trying to get up. Oh, and now everything sounds weird because I think all the blood just rushed to my head from standing up. Alright, I'm good. I think my brain is coming back into place. Where is this bush? Oh shit, he's over top of the bush. Okay. Bush. There's bush. Oh shit, my Cintiq's fucking up again. Always sucks having to do a manual restart of it. Okay, good. We can erase some of this. Perfect. Okay. There are some noisy children outside. Again, very distracting. Unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that short of opening my yellow window and, I don't know, throwing shit at them. Which would be amusing. But I don't feel like getting arrested. Not at the moment, anyways. Would probably get great views. How many views do you think I would get if I threw shit at like random crap from my room at children and got arrested on stream? That would probably do amazingly. Which reminds me of that other video that I need to actually edit of me wandering aimlessly through the forest and trying not to die from demons and wendigos. It's a weirdly uneventful video, I'll just say now, if I do ever edit it down, but it was one of those weird things, like I just wandered out into the forest to do some stuff, and just found a whole bunch of weird shit on the ground. They kind of look like a trail of like cursed things from someone's house. Like there was shit out there that had no reason to be there, like ceramic cats and shit, like little like not models, like decorative ceramic cats, and like the remains of like what looked like the shittiest campfire ever. Like there was like a twig or two, and it just kept going and going down this hill into like a very weird like pit almost way off the trail where no one had any business being, and there was just all this shit here, and I was filming it because I thought, ooh, cool, creepy shit. Maybe I'll get eaten alive out here, and that's the whole thing I was thinking is like, how great would this video do if I got murdered by something in the forest on camera? That would do great. Unfortunately, I only have like 20 subscribers, so, you know, I'm not about to die in the woods for 20 subscribers. Yet. Maybe in the future. I should get editing that just for fun. It's like a complete divergence from what I usually do. But I had a weirdly good time just wandering around this area filming shit. Like all Blair Witch Project style. Almost think I'm gonna have to do it more. Yes, that is a good point. Dying in the woods would make it very hard to post that video. Always the problem. Okay, so really I just need to get enough of this guy to cover up that last little bit. And then I think I'm going to switch to doing just some little scribbly things. I was filming on a DSLR camera, so that would be a bit of a problem to stream. I don't know how that would work. If it would, why is this not drawing? Hello? Oh, because it's... What the fuck? Why am I... Hello? Oh, because I'm a fucking idiot who's on the empty color. I think I've got like... Hang on, let me think. I've got like at least 2 videos that I need to start on. One theoretical one, and a completely separate project. I've got like... And all of my gaming videos too. I've literally got like 5 videos or projects that I'm working on all at once. I am really... I need to get my shit sorted. Thankfully, the one wandering around the forest probably wouldn't be very hard to edit. Oh, did we? Oh, that's too bad. Either way, I'm happy for, you know, even if you didn't stay here the whole time, I don't expect people to with my inane ramblings, but always glad to have someone new drop by. What am I seeing on that? Oh, never mind, you're still here. Yay. There's more children yelling incoherently. Um... Oh, yeah, how many people are watching the stream is, not even remotely accurate. It actually says concurrent viewers 2. That's what I'm sure it says publicly, right? Yes, 2 people are watching. In my analytics here, it says 3. I've got 3 viewers, and in views it says 10. So it is all over the fucking map. It is not even remotely accurate. Yeah, I don't know why there's children outside riding their bikes around and screaming at 9 at night. It's Very, very annoying. But I am mostly done this guy, which means I just need to finish the colors. And then I'm going to take a short break with another drawing. Perfect. I don't know if I've saved this whole time. Man, I had an idea of what to draw, kind of. Let's see how well I can actually pull it off. I'm already failing. Oh. Oh, God. What the fuck is Fumo? What? I don't know what the hell that means. I looked it up. I googled Fumo and it's fucking like anime plushy things. Weeb shit. Yeah, it's weeb shit. Congratulations. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. Don't know. Why am I? What is the? What is this perspective? That does not look like where a mouth should be. Hang on. Get rid of the spiky teeth. This is not exactly going the way I thought it would. It's not going bad. I'm I'm the one drawing this and I'm just as confused as you are. Trust me. That mouth looks horrible. Not standing for that. Hopefully this will make a bit more sense of what the hell is happening when I add color. Okay, adding color so I can tell what the hell is happening. Yeah. And this is going to be a pain for the gradient that I'm planning to do. Hang on. Let's make sure everything's colored in first. Okay. Should be good. Okay. Progress is being made. It's not looking as terrible as I feared it would, which in my mind means it's going amazingly. Okay. This is a tedious process that I wish I hadn't taken, but that is my fate now. And now there's sirens going past. Why must everything be so noisy? And I'm just trying to do my goddamn stream. Ah, fuck. Alright. Everything's fine. God, why did I make so many of these? Why have I done this to myself? Oop, that's too much. Gradient. Perfect. Oh shit, my music's done. I think. Yeah, okay. Uh, 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 What? Why is that censored? Are you serious? Hang on. Let me just see something. I don't understand. Like, seriously, I've got nothing censored. I don't have any words censored on this, on my channel, on anything. Like, I've got the maximum leniency for that sort of stuff. Well, I don't understand why YouTube insists on doing that shit. Look, I want people to use every conceivable slur against me because they can. It is their right to say every profanity they can in my presence, and I will encourage them to do so. Censorship is the greatest plague. Not even... See, like, I know people go on about, like, political censorship, like, for political reasons, and yes, that is bad too, but, like, just let me say shit. Just let me profane and curse and do all that shit whenever I want to. Don't censor that stuff. That is sacred and should be allowed at all times. Obviously not on, like, children's content. How... You say that. Can you imagine if you typed that and it did get censored? That would be actually kind of sad. I'd say give YouTube another few years. I'm sure that will be censored as well. My guess is it will get to the point where if you're not explicitly complimenting someone, uh, it will be removed for, saying mean things, which is absolutely disgusting. Hopefully this doesn't get me, my channel yeeted or anything, but, like, bring back bullying. What was wrong with that? Cyberbullying should always be acceptable, because it really doesn't mean a goddamn thing. I should be allowed to yell at people on the internet, free of consequences, as God intended. Ah, shit. That's fine. Why did I make so many flower petals? It's... God, I don't think I've even halfway there. What? You cannot be serious. Hang on. I need to check this manually. Okay, that's not censored. Nick, are you sure you said fella and not another word that starts with F and has another vowel after it followed by two double letters and maybe another vowel and a T at the end? Hmm. I'm not even gonna ask why you. Actually, you know what? Feel free to just type any word you can think of in there and let me know what works and what doesn't. I'm curious. Provided it's nothing that will get the stream banned. Like, don't start inciting terrorism or anything. Don't worry, I will... If it's in my power, I will immediately unban you. Oh, this is... wonderful content. Oh, shit. What was the color I was using? Wait, I can look that up on the stream. I need to go back. I stopped using the color, like the lighter pink color for that, and it's all blended up with this. And every time it's here, it's a gradient, so I'm never going to get the actual proper color back. I need to bring up the stream and back it up and see where I was. Shut up, me, in the stream. No, that's too far. Not far enough. There it is. It is 340. 15... 100. Perfect. Alright. Crisis averted. Okay. Nope. 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 Fucking... Perfect. Why are there more sirens? Who is dying? He is very flowery, isn't he? I need to give him eyes at some point here. I want to get the flowery gradients all nice and nice. I don't know what's happening in the comments anymore. I am greatly concerned. Not really sure I like that. I'll come back to it after I do more flowers. Why? Um, couldn't tell you. He's a flowery boy. I don't know. I could have bees. Hang on. Let me finish the flowers, then I'll add bees. Was that your secret goal this whole time? To make me say bees? I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. I'm not even going to attempt to figure it out. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah, my bones. I I'm afraid it is. I have no idea what you're referencing. How is this gonna work here? Like that? Now, that's not a quote from 2022. That's a quote from basically every year for the past. Um, I do like the thorns idea. I'm gonna give him a little horn. Horn thorns. Hang on. You will see. You will all see. Whoops, no, fuck. There we go. Flowers, all done, I think. Unless I missed some somewhere, which I will come back to if I did. I do still have my appendix in, so that is totally plausible as a track to come up. Nope. Shit. There we go. Corn thorns. Okay, now his eyes. Yes, kind of trying to do sort of a pollen-y thing, but it'll fit with the bees, which I will add now. After I just... Actually, no. I'll add the bees after I do his mouth, which I'm still not happy with. No, I'll add bees. Fuck it. I need to look at bee references. Oh god, your little thing there, no one knows what bees actually look like. I probably am not going to get into it right now, but I've got a whole video that I need to make. I want to make a whole video about basically that yeast doesn't exist. Because if you look up yeast, like a picture of yeast, it will show the little yellow shit in the cans that you get for making bread and stuff. Or it will show you a microscopic view of yeast. Yeast exists naturally in the wild, but there are no pictures of it. There is literally not a single picture of yeast on the in the wild online. Therefore, it doesn't exist. It's a conspiracy by bread. Big Bread wants you to buy yeast and believe that they have the control because they run the yeast market. Okay, they can convince you that you need yeast to make your bread when they don't. They're just selling you useless yellow powder that they probably get off the ground in their factories from like paint scrapings or something, sell it to you so that they can tell you that yeast is required to make bread puffy when in reality they don't know why it happens. It's sorcery and it's a conspiracy, and I will be making a video go exactly that chaotic and rambly about it. Just because I can. I have that power. No one can stop me. I was not expecting to go on a yeast rant in this stream. Yet here we are. It's a little too dark. There we go. B. He now is B friend. I was not expecting an actual reaction to the east. Okay, now I need to make this guy's teeth. Oh shit, what color do I use for his horns? I want to make, like, Venus flytrap looking guy mouth. Uh, there we go. Alright, well that worked out rather well. Okay, never mind, it's good. Okay. Now I'm going to try doing shading. I think I want the light coming from this direction. Hmm. Nope. Multiply. If I change the color of that to something a bit bluer. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'll just leave it like that for now. Yeah, I'm going to try... How does it look if I change the outline to blue? Not bad, actually. Ah. No, not that one. Fuck. When did I do that? Oh, God. Okay, there we go. It actually would make a pretty cool sticker, wouldn't it? Hmm. I'm pretty sure at some point I did make a Redbubble account, so I could make things. Okay, how do I get him looking the way I want? Actually, hang on, I'm going to do something here. If I do this... Alright, that's good enough. Shading. Shading. Why is... I think I need to change some of the colors on the bee. Actually, this would probably be easier if I just had it like that. Oh, actually, the stream's coming to an end. I'm going to finish shading this guy, and then I'm going to end the stream. Really? I don't probably shouldn't actually be surprised. That sounds about right, really. Thank you. Glad you like him. I don't quite think he's done. I think I will be doing more work on him, either in another stream or just offline. I'm gonna try something. I usually don't blur the edges on things. I'm gonna give it a shot. Can I make this look any... Nope, that's just gone. Color burn? Nope, that's too intense. Nope. Ooh, that actually looks a little... Does make it pop a bit more. Oh god, that's horrible. That's awful. I don't know, I think normal just looks fine. That's... shit, wrong folder. Okay. All right. Well, that actually turned out pretty well. Kind of what I was going for, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think now I'm gonna start shutting down the stream. Oh, my neck. My bones. Alright. Oh, somehow I've immediately forgotten what to do. Oh, yes, thank you for joining me. It was, nice to have people in the chat for a change. It's fun talking. Alright, so, I guess with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Hope to see you next time, and again, thanks for showing up. I think I said all the things. Did I? Completely lost track now. Oh, yeah, just another thing I'm gonna just spew out there into the void because I am gonna start working on another animation on the main channel. So, God knows when that's gonna come out. I've still got a whole bunch of things to add, or like assets to make. But I can at least get it half finished. Kind of. And then it's just, I'm not particularly motivated at the moment, but if I already get it started, I'll hopefully be more motivated to finish it since I'll kind of, already be halfway there. So expect that at some point, somewhere. Maybe, probably. Hopefully. Anyways, yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and, guess goodnight. See you next time. Okay. Good night.